The loading screens and music are awesome, by the way. Spot on. Like, look at this. Does this not look cool with the music? If you can hear it well. Like, fuck. Looks cool as shit. Music's just... Graphics aren't bad. Ain't bad. Ain't bad at all.
Your first priority
Shut the
should be
fuck
to
up,
research.
bitch. Yeah, pretty much she will tell you whoever you playing as. Whoever you're playing as. Oh, that's right. Konsberg. And, well, East Prussia. And she'll pretty much tell you what your basic goals should be and what you should do. As you see, this game looks pretty nice. So she's useful if you have no fucking clue. I was, Netherlands. I thought they owned two. Interesting. Wonder where the other one is. Fuck knows. But yeah, it's so when I was there, she told me trade and that shit. You start the technology here, as you can see, pretty accurate. And here we have, well, our diplomacy right here. So now we have Austria. Isn't really friendly with us, as you can tell. France isn't really friendly. Great Britain, though, because you're Protestant, likes you. Because you're both Protestant. I see religion comes into play, and the government type also comes into play. Now, North Confederation, pretty much no one likes that is a major, because they're the only Hindus. So pretty much no one likes them. Plus, they're foreigners, I guess you could say. Not trying to be, racist, what the fuck ever. And the Mughal Empire, I don't know if I said that right, but that pretty much all you face is these bastards. That's pretty much it. Like, there's like two guys here. Yeah, or Portugal, Mysore, and United Province. But United Province never attacks you. So you just got two guys there. Then you can just swoop in, kill them all. Boom. Ottoman Empire. Not a lot of people like him. Poland, Lithuania. No, it's pretty much no one really likes. Like, no one really likes you as Prussia. And as I'm clicking here, it shows who likes who. Like, Russia got mainly allies, Poland, Lithuania, and yeah, Denmark. Spain, not a lot of friends besides France. Interesting. I never knew. Sweden surrounded by enemies. United Province, not a lot. People don't like each other in this game. As you see here, there is a lot of miners. So all of these in one little province, piece of shit, no one fucking cares about. I don't fuck. Do you care? Because I don't. But you can open up negotiations, etc. So I've been dilly-dallying about that quite a long time. But here's technology. It's very in-depth, so if I want to research more into this, I can see, look at all of this. Look at all that. Look at all that. Prussian Jaegers. See? There's the unique unit right there. And these things do matter. They are extremely helpful. Like, here is a plug bayonet where you try to show it. Like, I'm going to do a battle. Probably part 2 of this. I don't fucking know. So, but once they shove it in, but once they put it in to their gun, they cannot take it out because they ram it down as I will slowly begin scrolling down. Doom, doom, doom. So, so it's really good. Not at all. You might be thinking, oh, no, it's not. Because it could be like, I could fake charge you, like start running at you and you're like, oh shit, prepare, plug up your gun. Now you can't shoot the entire battle, and then I run away. And then, or I could just stop, fire, unload into your guys, and they can't do anything for the entire battle, no matter what. So it's very critical that you, like, no, I need to plug it. Rain bayonets, though, do not. You switch to it, start stabbing bitches. So I always try to research that. Here's for dragoons and stuff. They are very useful. Normal dragoons, though, would not recommend. Unless you want to keep peace in your territories. Because, as I'll get to the public order of the cities and such. But, they're like line infantry on horses, but they cannot shoot from the horse. So they have to get off, form up, fire. And there's only like 60 of them on ultra unit size, which you want to play on. Do you want like fucking 20 guys in a squad? No, you want 200. You want big meat killing slaughter. Anyway, so they're really just for that, unless you can really mash them and the computer doesn't notice them. Light dragoons, on the other hand, fucking amazing. They can shoot from horseback. So they just kidding, they don't shoot that fast. Later on, I think they shoot pretty fast. And here, the square formation is very nice. Against cavalry, you guys all form up with your green bayonets. Very nice. These might unlock actual shots you can use. The canister shot, not the improved grenades, but they're improved. Look here, yeah, look at that. But yeah, so a canister shot is a shotgun shell for your cannon. It's fucking murders if they're in the right distance. Here's naval, there's ordnance, so there's rockets, which are pretty awesome. Anyway, so now we get the industrial, which will help you with your slaves and engines, factories, steam, all that stuff. So, spinny jenny, spinning mule, flying shuttle, punch card loom, power loom, mass production, and then so this is your money sort of makers here. Here's philosophy, which is your sort of government. Now everything is constructed will help with your wealth. Well, your government, your wealth, your prestige, mainly prestige, and your technology trade. Like this one will increase your prestige, your money, your technology rate, and will allow you to build a better town, college. Yeah. So these are like abolished slaveries down there. You do that, you're gonna, well, +5 for the lower class, but -4 for the nobility because you got rid of their slaves. So you want to research these because they will greatly help you. That's technology. Let's move on. What is this? Oh, here's building browser. I don't use this at all. Unless you have like a shit ton, you can't imagine. This I hardly use as well. This will just, if you can't find me, like, ooh, there's Gustav Schrammant. He's defending that city. Or Kolmsburg. Not the capital? No, it's not. I hope I'm right. I don't. Yep, I'm right. I'm right. It's not. Objectives here. See, since I'm playing on a long campaign, it's telling me all the territories I need to take. They are highlighted, I'm pretty sure. Am I right? Yes, I am. So I need to pretty much take over all of that to form, essentially, the Prussia it wants me to form. And I have to take over 10 more, so I don't fucking know. Let's see, 14, 11. Here's your prestige. As you can see, we're mainly military might. France is a little better, but Prussia is mainly military. They have the best military, from what I know. Best military. Navy, not good. That's Britain. Look at Britain. That's Navy. They have the highest at the very start. France, I don't know why, but France got a lot. So anyways, there's that. Government. Here's your government. Yours Protestant, your state, prestige rank, your prosperity, population, treasury. Not really useful. I mean, like, looking at the income is. Your diplomacy, you can look at elsewhere. Policies. Now these are actually helpful. You can tax which one you want. So I can be like, okay, I want to tax nobility to the highest. So you're going to be -16 happiness, and the towns are not going to grow. Yeah, they're not going to grow at all. So you pretty much want to leave them like that, because their growth will be subsided, but you'll get a decent cash from it. See if I crank it all the way here. It's only -1 happiness, and these still are not going up. Here, as you can see, and you can switch the taxes for the theaters, which is, as I will now continue on here, your ministers, I don't know, okay, we'll get back to them, because theaters are here. If I click this button, this is a theater, so if I owned territory in India, I'd be like, I want to tax the shit out of them. Or America, I want to tax the shit out of them. I'll be branding fucking 13 counties, taxes piss out of them. I can do that if I want. Very handy. It allows more flexibility. So now back to this, your ministers. You can hire people and fire people, because they each give benefits. As you can see, Johann von Borfis is a very good Lord Minister of War. So he's pretty good. But if it was anyone like, look at this piece of shit. He sucks a dick. So I'm going to kick him. I didn't want you, you little shit. Game better. Well, actually, I might have had a good one. Who knows? I'm just showing you that how you can do it. Not here to scoff at you. Yeah, sure, this guy. Who the fuck cares? I'm not gonna play on this. So your popularity will go up. I don't really know the popularity. I don't. Well, let's read. Okay. Oh, so just based off. Okay, it's just based off how happy. Okay. That's what I want to know. Trade. I don't really use this, but this is very nice. You can see. No worries. See, the highest thing is ivory, which you might want to grab, and then grab a trade node, which we'll get to, because now we have done all that. This button, World Globe. Well, so you can click between the Ivory Coast here, put ships on these nodes, protect them, also get funked. Straits of Madagascar, East Indies, coast of Brazil, and you can do that and stuff. So that's basically the gist of that. So now you might have been noticing, like, I want to know what to do. This guy's a gentleman, which they can duel, steal technology, and get technology better. So if I move him to a town which has a college, doesn't even have one, he will help with the research. As you see before, see 2 square formations 2, take him out. It's now 3, which is a turn because it's a turn-based game, as you can probably tell. All this green is where he can move. As you see, this red arrow is where he will move next turn, but he cannot move there now. This is a rake or a spy. He can assassin. He can infiltrate. Let's see. He can infiltrate this unless he dies like a dumbass. Nope, infiltrated. So now I can assassinate. 41% chance. You know, let's see what happens. Dot dot dot. I think it's happening. I don't know. I don't know if he can do it now. I think he has to wait next turn because he infiltrated. Or I made him, so that's my fault. Here's an army. They usually always start off an army, so I can just be like, alright, attack anyone I want. But as you see, line infantry are basic throughout all. Same with pikemen, militia, demi cannons. These guys as well. Pretty much the basic units, but there is a lot of unique guys, so don't get turned away with that. Let's see, I'm going to build a farm here because it has these arrows pointing above it, or if you prefer, use this. Whatever fits your preference. I'll get to this bastard. President, Mr. Misia. Actually, I'll get him to right now. And we have the traits. So this gives him zeal. I can read it. It's usually got something. As you can see. So every trait has a description, as far as I know. So this guy can spread religion, which you need to spread. If you don't spread it, you're gonna suck dick. Just kidding. Or am I? So that will help with your public order and overall just your cities. You see, blah blah blah. Click this if I want to change the taxes and stuff. Going to the other thing. Here's all the trace thing. Repression. Repression is nice. Garrison forces. Gotta have them. Tax burdens usually always there. So is the government type. Religious unrest. There you go. Boom. Bitch. So now as you can see, there's a lot of things that need to be built because it's starting. You start with a lot of money, so I'm gonna be like, boop, build a Admiralty, Consurium, walls. Yeah, I can make settlement walls, which do affect things very well. Build that. I can't build anything. What do I do? I press the end turn button. So I'll go process through them all. Because of my settings, you will not see the AI move because it takes so fucking long if you do that. As you can see, this is going pretty well. I think you got the basic gist of it. I'll show you my Great Britain campaign, which is pretty much over. Can't remember where I left off to. Oh, see here we got diplomacy here. See, the Mughal Empire wants trade. I don't know how we can trade, but you know, fuck, I don't care. Yeah, more money for me. Trade equals money. Always remember that. Trade equal money. Always. So pretty much anyone wants a trade agreement. You can also offer trade agreements as the like. Adrian crew, we have another gentleman. I'm pretty sure. Yes, he's not that good, but you know, we'll give him a chance. You know, we can't be mean. So we have a successful mission. Yeah. Let us see how we go about the assassination. Eh? Hey, he assassinated him. Even though he was not in the advantage courtroom. What? So, war declared. United Province of Spain. That's expected here. Look at that. Spain, Netherlands. Protestant, Christian. So now we have another calendar here. As you go by, events and things will happen, like, that have happened. Like, executions of certain criminals, Blackbeard, etc. He's been hanged. So it's really good. It's got really good history as well. So now, as you saw, like, the very first turn of them, would you look at this? Now I said, this is the Declaration for the fuck ever. Road to Independence. Here's my North Confederation. As you can see, look at that shit. Dominate. And look at that one. That is my pressure one. Great Britain, hold your horses. Boom. Look at that. Well, look at all I have taken. But I still think I'm going to lose. Because I need to take... Actually, I know I'm going to lose. Because I need to take over India. But I do not have the victory provinces. So even though I own all of this... Essentially, actually... all of America besides besides this area. And I think a few islands there. And maybe that. I don't know. I own all of America. Pretty much Western Europe. Besides this little chunk here. India I've not touched because fuck India. And here where I'm an Indian, I should probably put that Native American. Oh, fuck. Here I've conquered quite a bit from the right man. I think that's the no-go zone there. So yeah, basic gist of it.